So I'm just saying, you guys, man, it's possible. Fellas, I'm just want to read these off to you, man, to let y'all know y'all got options.
You win.
I'm damn sure gonna take advantage of them. Question is, are you?
Yep.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today we are going to be doing two stories. One is about a guy who met his wife from the Philippines, and I believe the other one is a guy who met his wife, I think it was from Taiwan or Morocco, I'm not sure. But I do have two stories, and I might start doing two stories for each one, man, because I'm getting a really good reaction from you guys. So if you are new to this series, this is about, guys that have been successful, or whatever stories they may have as far as having success dating abroad. So if you do have any stories, please send them in my email. It's in the description. jflako3135@gmail.com, jflako3135@gmail.com. All right, so we're going to start off with this first story. It says, sir, in your response to your request for testimonials about having a foreign wife. After coming out of an 11-year relationship and one child, later things were mixed. With my own tribe, I had little success, but with Asian women, it was like my value had gone up 5 points. This was Toronto, and I am from the white community, but I was not what the woman from my community wanted.
You can't make this shit up.
Sounds familiar?
Yep.
I certainly put some effort into meeting someone, adopting the no stone left unturned policy, but to no avail. I met my wife at a party, and I knew that I should take the slow but long approach. After close to a year, she needed to move, and as I had my own house, she moved in with me. After 2 years, so 3 years into the relationship, an uncle of mine passed away, leaving me a sizable home, so we decided to take the huge plunge. We moved to the UK in 1995 and rented out our home in Toronto. She has since taken out British citizenship, so we are both British and Canadian citizens. We married in the UK. So what's it all about? Well, the first thing that I must say that women from the Philippines are not subservient. What they are is good at listening, observing, and adapting. They are what you want them to be. If you want subservient, then they are subservient. If you want to fight with your wife, then they will fight. For me, I just want someone by my side, and for them to love me, and for me to have someone to love. She is all of this. Now, that part is very, very, very important, because something that I hear a lot in this space is that, you want a woman that is submissive so that way you can mold her to what you need to be. And basically what he's saying is the perfect description of that. These women are molded to what you want to be. They are literally your helpmate.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So for him to describe that the way he did, man, I appreciate that, because that's something that needs to be known. All right, so he continues. But for the downside, hugely protective of me and our property. A man put his arm around her at a nightclub, so she picked up a bottle and put it to his face.
What? Finish him.
While he was touching her husband's property without consent. You know what? You will never get that kind of reaction from a woman in the States, because women in the States value attention from other men too much, even when they are with somebody. So for me to hear that, that's crazy, because that's very uncommon in the States with Western women anyway. Mad, isn't it? So we are now in our advanced years. She's in her mid 60s, me late 60s, and have been together for close to 30 years. So we have got used to each other, but now I still find her gorgeous. Not sure what you would like to know, but please feel free to ask any questions. All right. So once again, man, another solid relationship. All right, we're going to continue on to the next one. All right, so he says, hello, brother. I have been enjoying your channel on YouTube. Appreciate you. I saw a show where you requested black men contact you about going abroad for marriage. It doesn't matter if you're black or not, man. I just want to hear people's stories, period, man. So it's not a race thing. If you've dated abroad, married abroad, or are married, please tell me your story. Send it in an email. All right, continuing on, he says, I went to Morocco, Casablanca, and married a traditional Moroccan African girl in 3 weeks. I had an amazing experience learning the culture, meeting her immediate family and friends who treated with great respect. And I was officially married in Morocco, but upon my return to Washington, D.C., I had to process through USCIS and NVC, which just approved our marriage and granted my wife her IL interview letter for October 11th. She should be here shortly thereafter. You know what? Morocco is one of those places that I am definitely considering going to, man. Yeah, definitely. It's on my list. I've seen some of the women there, and
damn!
Yeah, I might consider going. I was a single guy on Washington, D.C., college educated with postgraduate studies, but found it hard to meet single black women without children that was serious about family. Interesting. I want to show y'all something real quick. Alright, so this is a chart that I came across because I wanted to look at this because of the previous video that I just uploaded. Alright, percentage of childless women in the United States in 2018 by ethnic group. And as you know, they do these studies like ever so many years, so you know it might have fluctuated a percent or two up or down, give or take. But in this chart, only 40.8% of black women were childless. Guess what the number was in that same year for black men? That same 54% we talk about all the time. Yep. That same 54%.
Bruh.
Like, it's probably 52 now, because I hear some people say 52, but still, look at that discrepancy. Like I mentioned this on a TikTok I just put up, which, by the way, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you guys. All right, you know what I mean. Go ahead and get my followers up. I'm gonna try to be more consistent on there with you guys, especially now that I'm doing this full time. So I should have a little bit more time to try to be a little bit more active on social media, because I'm starting to understand how important that is. Now, back to the story. Honestly, my wife is well educated, speaks Arabic, English, French. Jesus Christ. Okay. Never leaves home without hair uncovered and dresses very professional and conservative. All right, man. No bonnets, man. Shout out to the no bonnet crew. Check this out. My wife was a virgin girl at 32 years. Wow. And her best friend was also a virgin. Jesus.
What?
I was shocked to learn that Moroccan women can't come to a man's hotel room until you present papers that you are officially married. She had to wait in the hotel lobby until I came to meet her. Wow. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm saying wow with you, bro. In closing, let me say I would highly recommend Morocco for black men looking for serious relationships and marriage. Colombia and Brazil are cool but loving in an urban city environment. I prefer a woman that dresses with her body. I think you meant to say not being on display or being on, but you said being on display, correct? Let me know if I'm wrong or right on that. I honestly believe all the black women in my community will not receive her warmly upon her arrival. Which is sad, because if you want to be honest, bro, your wife is probably more black than the women in America. Seriously. That's why I tell guys who still want to be with a black woman, but they don't want to deal with the women here. Dude, go to Africa. There's plenty of people in the comments. I'm like, dude, people are thumping me in the head about Ethiopia. And let me tell you, those women are beautiful. Morocco, beautiful women. Saw something that popped up in my feed about Somali women. Beautiful. South Africa. There are some beautiful, attractive women in Africa. And obviously it's mostly black people in Africa. Uganda's another one. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a lot of countries that are popping up in Africa that are... Matter of fact, I think O'Shea Dude Jackson stays in Uganda. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, nah, I can't remember. He stays somewhere overseas. But yeah. So, I'm just saying, you guys, man, it's possible. Fellas, I'm just want to read these off to you, man, to let y'all know y'all got options.
You win.
I'm damn sure gonna take advantage of them. Question is, are you?
Yep.
Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting the bell notifications, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.